definitely visit, but I would suggest you to visit some.
और मोनिका ना
Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing good. Today is 15th of November and right now the time is 3 a.m. and today's ride is from Hebbal, Bangalore to the Hills, which is approximately 220 kilometers from Bangalore. Right now I am heading towards Yelachenahalli metro station, which is the meetup point where I am gonna catch up with the two other friend of mine, and from there we will start our journey to Hills. Okay, there they are. We are back on the road, and so those two are the people with whom I'm traveling with. So a cruiser and a naked bike, and we are driving an off-roader slash adventure. So there are two ways to reach Hills. The route that we are going to take is the Kanakapura road. The alternate route is the Ramanagara that you can take. We have preferred the Kanakapura road is because we have already traveled through that route earlier, and if you have seen my previous video in which we were traveling to Ooty, we followed the same route. The reason is the road conditions are great, and overall the journey was quite pleasant on the Kanakapura road. So yeah, that's the main reason. Right now the time is 4 a.m. It should take us another 3 hours and 18 minutes as per the map, but we will stop at some place to have breakfast, and that would add up to our total journey time. It's pitch black. I'm not sure if my camera is capturing the video at all, and the weather is also kind of chilly. We have covered almost 60 kilometers, and right now the time is 4:13. We still have to cover around 150 kilometers more because it's quite early. There is no traffic on the route. We are able to cover a lot of distance in a very short time, which is good. So our primary plan is basically to go and check out the temple, and after that we'll decide what to do with the time that we will have in our hand, which I'm not really sure, but yeah, let's see. And apart from that, basically this route that we have taken passes from the Shivanasamudra. So yeah, people can also check out those places. I'm really certain that my camera is not capturing the footage quite well because it's pretty dark over here, and the camera that I'm using is a DJI Osmo Action 3, which doesn't have a big sensor. That's why the low light performance is not that great. And I recently heard a news that the DJI has launched their Osmo Action 6 right now in China, which has a variable aperture, which is quite a leap in the action camera segment. So kudos to DJI. So we have taken a small break. We have covered almost 80 kilometers so far, and again around 130 kilometers more we need to travel. So okay, we'll take a stop, we'll have some tea or coffee, and then we will resume our journey. That temple seems to be quite famous among the locals, especially from the nearby states like the Karnataka and the Tamil Nadu. A lot of people comes over there. Mahadeshwara is also is also one of the form of Lord Shiva, it seems, and for that purpose it's quite famous. So far we have traveled about 100 kilometers, and it took us almost 2 hours. I'm driving at a very moderate speed. Not driving too harsh because the visibility is pretty low because due to the fog, and so that's why it's safe to drive at a moderate speed. You don't get to see the views. I mean, this road is actually quite good. There's a lot of views, mountains and trees and everything. So this route is quite scenic, but as we are driving so early in the morning, everything looks the same. The Shivanasamudra Falls is on the same route that we are currently following, and we actually crossed it a moment ago. So the field is all covered in fog. It looks quite beautiful actually. Decided that we would take a stop before the temple. Well, anything is fine by me. Wow, those are bats. I thought those are birds. This Hill also has a wildlife sanctuary called as the Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary. Overall, these routes are pretty well maintained. So from Bangalore to the Kanakapura road, and then again and towards the Mahadeshwara Hills, the conditions of the road is damn good. I mean, look at this view. Look at this view. It looks beautiful. And I also forgot to mention that since this is a hill, there are a lot of hairpin bends as well along the way. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And we also need to be a bit careful because yeah, just like what we just witnessed, a lot of transport vehicle also passes along the way, so we have to maintain our speed as well and keep an eye on the road. भेटून जाईल शायद आपल्याला काही ना काही. इडली डोसा डोसा है, डोसा डोसा नहीं, इडली है सिर्फ. So that was our second short break, and we had our breakfast. We had idlis, and it was quite good, and it was pretty cheap as well. The roads are damn good, man. So beautiful, so scenic. At this map, you would see there are a lot of hairpin bends on the way. So okay, so people here are putting campers. In Hindi it's called kapur. So from here we have entered the ghat area. So when I went to Ooty at that time also, I have encountered such kind of hairpin bends. So in Ooty there were a total of 46 hairpin bends, and they were quite steep. Okay, people do trek as well. So we saw that place where people were putting kapurs. So if you want, you can basically go barefoot from that point on to the temple. Damn. On the way I have also noticed stairways at different places. So I mean, the devotees can also take the stairways to reach to the temple, it seems. Okay, so now the pressure has changed and my eardrums has popped. So right now we are going uphill, and if I am correct, the next half would be downhill. Okay, so we finished the uphill and now we are going downhill. So we are still going downhill, and it will take us around another 5 to 10 minutes to reach the temple. So yeah, this is not a checkpoint, but you need to pay for the parking over here. So I think the two-wheeler should be, I don't know, I think it's 10 or 20. So right now we are heading towards the parking spot. We'll park our vehicle, and I think the temple is on that side. So yeah, so this is where, that side is the temple, and I'm not sure where I parked last time. I'm just gonna follow this dude. Okay, we'll see where we can park.
और मोनिका ना 10 रुपये चेंज रे कोणी आने के लिए
कपडे घातलेले का गरज आहे
तेच लोक राहतात. So finally we finished taking darshan at the temple. We had breakfast inside the temple, which is free of cost. So basically in this temple you can have breakfast, lunch and dinner. If you are carrying your personal items like your bags and helmet, and if you do not have a lock of helmet lock, basically you can keep all your stuff at the counters for a price of 10 or 20 rupee. For shoe they charge 10 rupee. If you have a bag they will charge you 20 rupee each. 20 rupee for the bag. And yeah, so there would be a lot of devotees, so you might see a lot of crowd. Right now we are heading towards the Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, which is another 20 kilometers away. Basically another 20 kilometers further from the temple. Alright, so we are almost there. Another 1.2 kilometers. I can see the entry gate for the wildlife sanctuary, and I don't see any two-wheelers here. I'm not sure if two-wheelers are even allowed. Okay, so we don't need to buy any tickets. So this is actually an open wildlife sanctuary. That means you enter from one side and you take an exit from the other. So far I have not seen a single wildlife. Not even a single wildlife. Maybe there is a specific timing at which the deers and the peacocks comes out, but unfortunately I have not spotted a single animal. Too bad for me. विचारूं क्या सर? We'll ask him. पूछ लेते उसको ये रोड कहाँ जाता है. हाँ, ये देख, ये वाला जो रिवर है ना, ये वाला रिवर क्रॉस करके हम लोग ऊपर चढ़े थे. हाँ. So while we were following the route, we asked a person where this road leads to, and he said like it goes to the Hosur and the Hoganak. So today that's not in our plan, and that's why now we have taken a U-turn and we are going back the same way we came from. It is kind of disappointing that we didn't get to see any animals. The bus driver was about to jump the bus. This is what I hate about driving in Ghats, the buses. Right now the time is 1:30. We took our exit from the Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, which was not so good. We didn't get to see any sort of animals over there. It's an open sanctuary, as I mentioned earlier. So later on we decided to visit the BR Hills. I really wanted to visit that place, but to my surprise, the diversion that we have to take to go to the BR Hills is around 50 kilometers one way. So 50 equals 100. So that's gonna add up to our overall distance of travel back to Bangalore, which was coming approximately 260, which is way beyond my assumption. So I was not expecting it to be so much, and so we have dropped that plan, and maybe some other day I'll come back and I'll check out BR Hills, but not today. So right now I am heading towards the Shivanasamudra, which is on the way to Bangalore. So from my current location it's around 54 kilometers is what it is showing on the map. So it would take us approximately 1 hour to get there, and that's fine. So we'll check out Shivanasamudra today again. Yeah, that is also something that I have not explored before. So yep, if not BR Hills, then let's go to Shivanasamudra. So right now the time is almost 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. and we are still on our route to Shivanasamudra waterfalls. So yeah, I know we did a lot of planning, and then we did a lot of changes in our planning, but that's the part of a road journey. I mean, you plan something and then that does not happen, so you plan the next thing. So you need to keep improvising whenever you are on the road, because things doesn't go as you plan. right? New places, new stuff. You are not familiar with the place itself. So guys, this was our last stop, the Shivanasamudra waterfalls. There is not that much water over here right now at this point. Also, it's quite hot over here. It's been almost 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes since I came over here. Took a couple of photos and had a sugarcane juice. So if you visit Gaganachukki, I mean the Shivanasamudra waterfalls, yeah, there is enough snacks items to choose from. So definitely visit, but I would suggest you to visit sometime in the evening for better comfort.